All right, so we are back here. This is the overflow. This is shelf 5. There's some stuff here, but hopefully we can get it all into shelf 4 and I can keep shelf 5 open, but we'll see. Because we do have extra tequila and gin and vodka that was never in that cellar. That was the overflow cellar was for. That was for cellar, the overflow cellar. So that's where they went. So we'll see if we can fit them everything into the whiskey cellar. But we'll see. This one here is the lot 40. This came out for spirit release. This is the cast strength here, the one that I'd showed you before, the triple five. I was able to get a second bottle of that. This one here, actually no, sorry, I wasn't able to get a second bottle of that. My little brother got me a bottle of that, and this one here. This one never actually made it to Winnipeg, and he got me this one here as a second. So super cool little toddy. This I got when I was out shooting an engagement shoot way out east in Manitoba, and this was not part of the LC, and we were not able to get this. So I grabbed a bottle of that. It's like, I don't know, 19 or 20 bucks. Here's another bottle of the Wheatfield Gold, like I said, that has gone extinct. This may be some of the doubles that I'd already shown you, I'm not sure. So I don't have very many extra bottles of them, so you may have already seen that one. This is a Kilchoman Macure Bay. I had 2 bottles of it. I went through one fairly quickly. My son and his cousin finished it off. I think they were 19 and 20 at the time, and they said, oh, there's just a little bit left, might as well finish this off. And they did the same thing with the Glen Alecky, a 12-year-old. I thought it was really cool. Like, I was really impressed with those boys. They're super cool kids. Now they're 20 and 21. Anyway, this is a Kilchoman Macure Bay. This is a really nice, and this is the little coin I was telling you about that you can get off of it. So don't throw your bottles away until you get that little coin off, because there may be a time where they're no longer available and this may put a sticker on it. This is my second bottle of Uigeadail. Really good. They're on sale right now. They have been on sale for quite a while at BSW and Craft Cellars for like $100. So they were 94, and that's what I was buying them at. But these are really good, so they're always good to have extra one in the cellar. Same with this one here, the Lagavulin 8. This is another really good one. These were on sale at the LC for their 100th anniversary, and these were like, I think they're regularly $100. I think these were on sale for 50 here in Winnipeg. But really nice scotch. Toddy sent this one to me here. He got this in Montreal, and this is vodka sur glace. It looks like a Jacques Plante or maybe even something similar to a Joe Daly mask, but it's just a vodka, but it's kind of a cool bottle. This is another second bottle of my Crown Royal XO that you've already seen, but I got a second bottle of it because it was on sale at the LC during their 100th anniversary. So I grabbed another one. It's really nice stuff. This is the Jack Daniel's 2003 that my buddy sent me. He sent me 2 bottles of that and 2 bottles of the 2024. So that's what this one here looks like. So a little different than the 2024. Just a really great guy. And we could never ever have gotten this one here in Winnipeg. So it's nice to have a couple extra bottles. Just, you know, maybe one day you want to trade it, maybe one day you want to have one to drink and then one to keep, or hey, if you're lucky enough to be at a Formula One race, you know, get one signed. So, and this is the other bottle of the 2024 that he got me. And yeah, see, these are the 2 2023s. That there. And this is the second bottle I was telling you about, the Jack Daniel's single barrel for Manitoba Liquor Commission. So that is that one there again. You've seen that one. this one here, these were being blown out. I got this one here, it's a peated finish. I got it originally at the LC here in Winnipeg for spirit release last year. It was $103 plus tax. And then I saw them at craft cellars for $29. So I quickly took back my $103 bottle one and ordered a $29 bottle one. So much better deal. Same thing. You can see that there. And I also got another set of Relicario rums. But man, the bottle is just really cool. And I love peated rum. Well, I mean, I love peated anything, but I really love rum too. So looking forward to trying that one out. And I know I have the other bottles of Relicario in my cellar there, so we'll get to those soon. This is a 16-year-old bottle of Lagavulin. They had at craft cellars a couple years ago. They sold out of these things, and then they went up like crazy prices, like they are now. But I got an email from them a while ago, and it said "Return of the Lag," and this is a couple years ago. And it was like $90 or $94 or $74 or something like that. I'd have to look. I think it was like $74 or something like that, or whatever. It could have been 94. I'm not sure. I'd have to take another look. Super cheap. Maybe 94 because I think they're up to 180 or 200 now. So I bought 3 bottles, went through 2 of them already, gave one to my dad, and then this one here, my buddy Chris gave me a bottle of one, and I shot his wedding for him as a gift. So I thought, man, this is really cool. Thank you so much. That's just, yeah, Chris and Katina are super nice people. And you can see here, these were all for spirit release, and they were 1 per person. So I never went over the 1 per person. These are 5 years of spirit releases. So I always got 1, and you know, I've got extra ones here. They're really good. But, you know, just in case somebody else might want one, that's why I've got them. You know, but they're really also really great to drink too. But, you know, they come out once a year, and, you know, for some reason we always just end up picking one up. You know, there's a couple of years that I didn't get one. They usually come out twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall. And so I just, you know, if I think about one, and if it's there, I grab it, you know, and, but I have given, I've given one away, and then sometimes people in our whiskey club are like, oh, we can't get these, so I kind of got them here for that too. So this is just the E.H. Taylor small batch, really good, really, you know, just kind of a basic, really nice basic bottle of bourbon, but really quite nice. I'm running out of room here. Maybe I'll put this one down here. Maybe I'll clean the rest of this up, and then get these back into the cellar, and then show you the rest of what's sitting right here. So just stay tuned for that. I'll be right back. All right, we are back here. This one here. These come and go. We can get these anytime, but sometimes they sell out, and then you wait a month or 2, and then they come right back again. But it's a Weller Special Reserve, and they're super cheap. So it's always good to have like 2 on hold at any kind of given time. So that's why I've got those here. These ones were discontinued. They sold out. I showed you those before. So I've got 3 extras here. Probably do some giveaways with them. That kind of stuff with it. This one here, this is a really good rum. This is an Ironworks rum. This is a black rum, and it is out from Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. And they, how they make this rum, it's like a black rum, and it's absolutely amazing. And they put these into the casks into a sunken tall ship from like the 17 or 1800s, and they let the casks sit and age in the cold Atlantic Ocean. So really kind of a cool way of doing things for East Coast people. This is a Russell Reserve 10-year-old. They were blowing these things out a couple years ago, so I grabbed 2 bottles of it. One's sitting in the lounge right now, and they were dirt cheap. They're like $20 or $17 or something like that. These are absolutely incredible. I've got 2 of these sitting in the lounge. I'd already showed you those with the other legs I originally got, but grabbed 2 more here in case they sell out. This is the Kilmore. You've seen this one before, and of course this is the Corey Krabby that you've seen already. But these are just backup bottles, just in case. But these are really good. This, to me, not so much for young people like my son. They love this stuff. This is salted caramel from Crown Royal. In the States, it comes with a bag. In Canada, we get no bag, and we make the goddamn stuff. I'm 45 minutes away from the distillery, and they can't even put a goddamn bag in there, which are kind of cool. Yeah, these were really cheap. I bought I think 2 or 3 bottles in the past. Kids drank through one of them. Another friend of mine came by and he drank through one, so we got one left. This is the reliquary I was telling you about. This is like 29 bucks, and this is the this one here, just the regular reliquary, and it comes with two glasses. So it's $29, and I really love rum. So this is the bottle here. So I'll put that down like that. And this is what the glasses look like. They're just basic rocks glasses, you know. They don't even have their name on it, which is okay too. Sometimes you just want unbranded rocks glasses too, you know, that you can kind of have and enjoy kind of anywhere without having a branded name on it. And then these are the ones here that you've seen already, that I've been picking up over the years of spirit release. So you see some guys, they'll go from store to store to store to store, and they'll get like 15 or 20 of these things, you know, and kind of ruins it for everyone. I just get one, and then, you know, if you got some for gifts and stuff like that, you know, you might have one for the backup. That's kind of all you really need. Yeah, I gift a lot of stuff away, and plan on doing some giveaways through my through this channel as well. So yeah, so that's kind of the plan with that. And then this one here I've never had before. This one came out, it was kind of a one and done. I've never seen it before, but this is a single barrel instead of the small batch. So I was really happy to have that. So I've only got one, and I've never seen it ever again since. So I was really happy to get the single barrel. So I'm just wondering what it tastes like, if it's any different than the small batch. So yeah, so I'm going to clean this up, put these away, come back, and we will do another some more. I'll show you what else we've got in the overflow, and hopefully we can get everything in to the 4th and a little bit in the 5th. I'm hoping so. Keep your fingers crossed for that. I'll be right back. All right, this is the last of the overflow. Then we've got the lounge, and then the wine cellar, and then the bar. So still quite a bit of stuff still to go through, but this is all the stuff in the cellar so far. But there's still a lot here, so we'll have to pause it as we put bottles back. So anyway, this is the Ron Mazzalum rum. It's a 23-year-old as well. So like I was mentioning with the Ron Zacapa, it's now up over $100. This is still really cheap and a really good bargain. So this is the one that I kind of go for now if I want a 23-year-old rum. But there's so many other really good ones out there that you don't need to spend that kind of money on. This is a Whitney Neal raspberry gin. It's okay. Got it as, you know, when you have friends and stuff over and you want to make cocktails with. This is one of my favorite rums. This is an English Harbor rum. It's from Antigua. Really nice rum, and really inexpensive. This is an 18-year-old Floridicana. Another really nice rum, and not that expensive at all. And this is the 1888. Another really good rum that's not very expensive. I get all of these on sale, all these rums, so I'm a bargain shopper. This one here we got for spirit release this year. It's just a basic Buffalo Trace, but what's different about this one is that they had a signing at the Manitoba Club with the master distiller, so I was able to get a signed bottle at our spirit release. They were selling them signed for the regular price. My little brother got me the Guy Lafleur gin. This is really nice whiskey. This is Japanese whiskey, the Sendishi. Very nice Japanese whiskey, and bottle's really kind of cool too. But you can see here, like I said, most of the time it's a screw cap. This one here is a cork. And the paper here is all handmade paper too. So it's all handmade. So it's not this cheap paper that they get. They put a lot of really work and effort into this one. Here's another Havana Club Reserva. Dan and I were out on a booze cruise. We went to Canmore and went to Wildlife. And this is their rhubarb gin. And I guess the distiller was there and he signed it for us there. So that was a good trip. This is that extra peat monster I was telling you about that I got super cheap for like 28 bucks, and they're blowing them out. So have an extra one here for myself, but I don't know, if somebody else wants it and stuff, I could maybe be persuaded to sell it. This one here, the Sexton, is a really good Irish single malt, and this is my second bottle of it. The first bottle that I got, my good friend Marty Smith, the one that gave me the Sean's, the 6th or 7th degree black belt, was my son's instructor. Anyway, he gave me that bottle, and I tried it, and it went like gone. Everybody loved it. So it had a big sale on it for the 100th anniversary of the LC, so I picked another bottle up just to have because it was so good. Speaking of which, this Nika from the barrel is really nice stuff too. Really good. My buddy Keith came by and he brought a bottle of it over, and that's all that there's left of it. And I already had a bottle of this sitting here, but yeah, it's really good stuff. And this is the another bottle of the Legal Smooth from Dewar's. There's one in the bar or in the lounge, and then this is the overflow, but this is really nice. It's the 15-year-old Invitational. This is their first release of the Invitational series from Canada Club, and this was really nice Canadian whiskey. We are starting to run out of room. Do we have any screw caps here? We do. All right. This one here we got a little while ago. We tried the mead that they had at Winefest, so I bought 2 bottles of it, and haven't done anything with it yet because I really don't know how to make cocktails out of this, and they didn't give us the recipe for it, so I'll figure it out. This was a tall grass strawberry rhubarb vodka, and you can see here when it was made in the bottles and stuff like that. And anyway, the LC blew this one out, so it was on sale, and a buddy of mine made it, so I figured support, well, not really a buddy of mine, but is locally made. And I thought, well, I'll try it. You know, strawberry rhubarb vodka, you can make something cool out of it. So I picked it up, and yeah, it's been sitting. So, but I'm gonna clean this up, and I'll be right back. Hang on. All right, we are back. Here's another bottle of that Lot 40 Dark Oak I was telling you about. This is Smokehead single malt Isla Scotch. Really nice stuff. Gone through a bottle of this already, and it is really nice. Got this again on sale when the LC had their 100th anniversary. This I got at the BSW, I believe. I think it was like $40 or something like that. Big sale on it. So I do like Patron. So Patron, or however you pronounce it. But yeah, just a nice tequila. Here's another bottle of that Yvon Cognac from Wiser's. This I got here for spirit release. This is it's kind of spicy. It's actually not too bad, but it's a little sweet. But it is a mango habanero Old Smoky. If you like kind of spicy stuff, it's not too bad. This is the Resolve. This came out for spirit release back in 2021 or 2020, I should say. And Buddy that was putting this on, this was the one that we had for our when Dan and I first started the spirit release kind of thing, or not spirit release, Whiskey Fest. And he said, if you can find 14, lot 14, he said that is your best bet. So Dan got the 40 Creek, and boy was it ever good. It was really, really, really good. So we went out on a hunt, and I found 2 bottles, and Dan found two more bottles. So, and there were still lots to be had, but now they're all gone. But they had, I don't know how many they had in the province at the time, or the city, maybe 30 or 40 of them. But they went fairly quickly after the tasting and stuff. Everybody went out. They said the lot 14 was the best. So if you have that in your collection, people are like, well, I got lot 12, or I got lot 13 or 15, and they're like, no, you want lot 14. And we were lucky enough to have lot 14, and boy was it ever good. This is another Liquorman old dirty Canadian whiskey from the Trailer Park Boys. Oh, Toddy got me 3. I got 1 signed. These are just Blantons. They come out pretty much every year, but I wasn't going to try to put together a set, but now I've just got the A left, so I might as well try to complete it, I suppose. Not sure when we're ever going to get around to drinking all this, but my buddy Sean, he got tons. Like he gets this stuff. He gets his friends to run around and grab them for him, and it's the only thing he really gets. But he's got several numbers of them, and that's kind of the only whiskey he really drinks. He really enjoys Blantons. This is another bottle of that Trombo I was telling you about. They were blowing out on sale. A friend of mine shot their wedding. They gave me this bottle here from Tallgrass. It's nice vodka right from Winnipeg. This was on sale. This is super cheap, but my buddy Joel said to pick this up. It's super cheap and it's really good, and it tastes really nice. It's a peach and orange blossom Kettle One botanical, and it's just a spirit drink, but I think it might be a vodka. I'm not 100% sure, but he says it's really nice. So I'll listen to my bartender friend. This I always kind of seem to have. This is just nothing really. It's just a Long Island iced tea mix. My wife loves this being Greek. I hate this not being Greek, and I hate this even more because when I was moving to Vancouver Island, there was just this beach bar I used to always go to. It was a really popular bar in the city at the time. It was called Strawberries. And all my beach bum friends, we're all just beach guys and girls. And this was, I was on my way to Vancouver Island. They threw a huge party for me, and they got trays and trays of ouzo or Sambuca. I think it was Sambuca, but it's the same thing. It tastes like crap. It's like dark licorice, like black licorice. This is the Greek version of it. I don't know what Sambuca is, but it was Sambuca shots. And like an idiot, I was drinking these Sambuca shots, but a whole freaking tray, maybe 2 trays full of the stuff. Well, of course, I got drunk and sick and threw up all over the place, probably. I don't remember. But they found me in the parking lot, half in my car, half out of my car, and my pants were gone. So, I don't know what the hell happened. And I haven't been able to touch the stuff since. It's just been absolute rat poison to me. I can't stand the stuff. But what I can stand is this. They brought these out. These sold out fairly quickly here. This is a Rasposado. I believe this is the other, same one, from Corazon. Tequila, but they aged them in bourbon barrels. This one happens to be aged in a Blanton barrel. And my buddy James, when he worked at the LC there, he had some on for samples. So I went over and tried them out. And boy, were they ever good. And it comes with a little tag here so you know which is which. That one's Blanton's, and this one here looks exactly the same. That is Eagle Rare. But boy, are these ever good. So I think we're going to be doing a tequila night or something like that at some point with our whiskey club. So kind of saving it for them. And that is it. That is everything that I have in my cellar. We are going to now go probably to the bar. I'll show you what I've got in the bar here. And then we'll go through the lounge, show you everything that I have in the lounge. And then we'll go into the wine cellar. I got to pull the wine cellar out. So I got to put the floor down still. And then as we're replacing everything that goes back into the wine cellar, that's when I'll show you all the wine that's going into the wine cellar, because I think it's going to be a bit of a shit show trying to get everything in and out. And I see in our other little bar here, we've got other booze sitting in there, so I'll show you what's in there too. As we go through maybe this bar here, I'll show you what's in the other little cubby bar over there that we've got. This is where I kind of have my port and everything like that laid down, and then we've got whiskey and rum and everything like that standing up in it. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys like that. Hope this was kind of informative to you. You kind of saw quite a bit what I've got in the cellar here so far, and like I said, there's going to be lots more. We've still got, I don't know, a couple hundred more bottles to go through, you know, like maybe another 250, 300 bottles, probably closer to 300 bottles still to look at, plus all the wine. So stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe. Share this with anyone that you may have some value in, that may find this interesting. Yeah, and this, like I said, this is going up to Patreon first, and then it's going to make its way over to YouTube. So if you want to see it first, consider, I don't know, maybe supporting the Patreon channel once we have enough money to ship some stuff out. Yeah, some of these bottles may make your way over to you guys. So yeah, so anyway, thanks again for everything. I really, truly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye. But wait, there's more. Damn it, I forgot. This was sitting in another spot that I kind of put aside. Yes, this here is Paul John. This was blown out. This is the edited at 46%. I think I opened this one already. I did. This is really nice. This is super peaty, really, 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 really nice. Like really good. It's a really nice Indian whiskey. So if you see that, grab that one there. This is another really good one here. This is Writer's Tears. This one here is also opened and very, very, very much enjoyed. Since it's opened, we're not going to tip it on the side because I don't want them to leak on us. But whenever I do have, say we're going to have some, I always pour it like that, hold it for a second, and then bring it back up. So it kind of wets it that way, so it gets moisturized quite a bit throughout the year. This one here, I was able to get a second bottle. Actually, I got two bottles, but I gave one to my buddy Sean, one of my best pals there growing up in Stonewall. I went over to his place over Christmas. A whole bunch of us guys from Stonewall got together. It was just so good to see those guys again. This is the second year we did it. Man, it's just great to see those good friends again. And guys that I played in the band, like Rob and Jim were there, and Sean, like the four of us played in the band. I was a drummer, they were the guitarists. We just missed Russ Moore. He was the only one that then we would have had the band all together again. But man, it was so great seeing them again. Like, it was just so many great friends, like so many good friends, and we all look forward to it every year. But anyway, this is the best Buffalo Trace I've ever had. This was a store pick here for the 100th anniversary for MLCC. I had one bottle. We drank that down, and I was like, crap. And I had another one, but I gave it to Dan because he didn't get one. And then I was talking to Sean when I was over there taking family photos before this party and stuff. I said, did you manage to get one of those? He goes, no, I didn't. I said, do you like Buffalo Trace? And he goes, I love Buffalo Trace. That's why I get Blanton's. And I'm like, well, then you're in for a treat. So I gave him another bottle of mine. So, but these are long, long gone now. But this is the best Buffalo Trace I've ever had for standard Buffalo Trace. And then this came out for Spirit release. I wasn't going to get them, but everyone was like, oh, I got to get these, and people were freaking out over them. This one had 3 bottles in the store, and the other one had 6, and they were gone immediately. So I picked them up. I thought, you know, for Irish night and stuff like that, for our whiskey club. They might like those. But this is the Blue Spot, and it's cask strength, and it's 7 years old. Never had any of the spots before. Just the Green Spot, the Zinfandel one there from. Just hang on. This is the only spot that I've had. This is the Green Spot. This is, like I said, the red Zinfandel from Chateau Montelea. And this is really good. I brought this to the Irish Club 2 years ago or last year or something like that, and that's all that there's left of it. Boy, is this ever good. I think I might have to pour this into like a little 2-ounce one to kind of save it. I think that's what I'm going to do today, so it just doesn't degrade, because it's been sitting like that now for the last 2 weeks. So I just don't want it to oxidize on us, because it's getting to that point that something needs to be done. So I think that's what I'm going to do right after this, is put it into a little 2-ounce bottle. But this is the Blue Spot, 7-year-old cask strength. There was only 3 of these bottles per store, and 1 per person, obviously. And boy, they went super fast. And the other one, and they said this is the cheapest they've ever seen it in anywhere in North America. So that was promising. It wasn't cheap, but it was promising to hear. And they said it's really nice. But it's the Red Spot, and it's a 15-year-old. I've never had it before either, so I picked it up anyway, just in case we want to try it at our Irish night coming up, so the next couple of months. But that is that one there. So now I think we have everything. If we don't, I will show it to you with the rest of the bar stuff. Yeah, because I'm not going to keep coming back and doing this to you guys again, just teasing you and everything like that. So I don't want to do that. So I think that's it. If not, you'll see it with the rest of the bar stuff or with the lounge stuff. So anyway, take care. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.